Hi, I'm Dr. JP. Let's talk about the 6 fundamentals. The 6 fundamentals of effective writing are adapted from Donald Murray's Right to Learn, as the PDF you can see on your screen says. Donald Murray is a rhetoric and composition scholar, and his book Right to Learn is really wonderful if you're interested in that sort of thing. For our purposes, the 6 fundamentals are what I use to talk about writing with my students. And so when I talk about something like emotional involvement or focus, you're not going to necessarily know what I mean unless you have learned about the 6 fundamentals. So that's what we're doing now. So there are 6 fundamentals, all right? There's emotional involvement, purpose, focus, sorry, it's been a long day, organization, specifics, and details, all right? Specifics and details, we often talk about together, but for the purposes of counting the 6 fundamentals, they're separate. So let's get started with emotional involvement. To put things simply, emotional involvement means you have to care about your writing. It doesn't matter what you feel. You can be angry that you even have to write an essay in the first place. You can have something to prove. You can be trying to woo someone or convince someone of something. It doesn't matter. All of that is a feeling inside of you, right? And if you care about your writing, other people will care about it too. That's really important. You want your reader to care because emotion is connected to purpose. Did you notice a second ago where I started out talking about feeling angry and then moved into purposeful words like convince or woo? That's because what you care about and your purpose are connected. The purpose is probably something that you mostly talked about as far as thesis goes in other writing classes. Thesis is connected to purpose, but purpose is more the reason that you're writing. It answers the question, why am I writing this paper? That question might have a lot of answers, like to get a good grade, to convince someone, to get my teacher off my back, right? Many, many purposes, but everything that you do in a paper, in a composition, needs to go back to that purpose. And that's why emotional involvement is important too, right? So this is a list of fundamentals. So, but they all go back to one another. Focus relates purpose to length. If you're writing a 3-page paper, you have to get to the point a lot quicker than you would in, say, a 10-page paper or a book, right? Focus is about making your purpose fit the length of the paper. My kid is about to come in. Organization is about a pattern of development that a reader can sense and recognize. So it's more than just a good, nice white picket fence around your paper, right? It's more than just theming order. It's order that contributes back to that purpose. It's order that can make a reader care, that can get them to be emotionally involved. Specifics and details are the final 2 fundamentals, and I'll just talk about them together. Specifics are names of things, types of things, numbers of things. And details have to do with sensory input, like how something feels. Like a computer that's metal might be cold. A chair might be comfortable, right? Or cushy, or maroon. That's the color of my desk chair behind me. Details have to do with our sensory functions, and specifics have to do with what we know about a thing, okay? So you can give somebody your address, that's a specific, but you might tell them what the house looks like, that's details. All of these things work together in concert in a paper, and we'll talk a lot more about that as the term continues.